And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Saturday edition of the Paranormal Portal. I'm your host, Brent Thomas, and this is the Paranormal Portal. Hope you guys are doing great out there. It's a wonderful Saturday night, and things seem to be going pretty good here. So I hope everything's well in your world, and you've had a fantastic weekend thus far. But thank you for joining us here on the Portal. And it's Saturday night, so as always, I'm joined by my good friend and co-host, Mr. Don Longbeard.
That would be me. Hi. Hey, how are you? Nice to see you.
Good to see you as well, sir.
Nice to be here. Thank you.
And how's everything in your world, Don?
You know, today was going pretty good until I got off work. And then I stopped by our local Arby's and grabbed something to eat because I was starving. I was getting hangry. Yeah, I was leaving the parking lot and backed into somebody.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was a great way to finish that part of the day. But, you know, luckily enough, no new damage to my vehicle and no obvious damage to his vehicle.
See, those can be terrible or they can be not so bad depending on what you're hitting. So
yeah, it was a beat-up Toyota with no bumper. So, you know, whatever.
Well, yeah.
He ended up eating my ball hitch. I'm like, here you go. How you like them apples?
Yeah, serve them up hot, serving them up fresh. But, yeah, well, I think I've done a little better than you today, so that's...
Oh, that's good.
That's
yeah.
good. It's, you know, it's kind of pissy weather around here again. It's
yeah,
just,
it was kind of nasty.
It's, you know, it's not terrible. It's fine. As long as it's not snowing, I'm good. But was definitely been absolutely thrilled lately with how warm it's been. So when a cold, rainy day comes again, it's just like, no!
He's wearing long pants today.
I am. I'm wearing long pants, and I'm not too happy about it. But, you know, what do you do? So this is our show, ladies and gentlemen. And as I've been telling you guys, this is a special night, and one of the shows that I'm particularly fond of, because when shows like tonight happen, my job's a lot easier.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
So before I go any further, let me extend a warm, wonderful welcome to our Oracle of the Portal, Mrs. Deborah Varner.
Oracle of the Portal.
Welcome to the show, Deb.
Hey, Brent. Hey, Don.
Hey.
Glad to be here.
You know what? I got to get your picture up and put it up there because you sent me a picture, so I can put Deb on the screen.
We actually have a picture of Deb now?
We do.
Nice.
Yes. I actually finally got the picture in.
So her homework was a little bit late.
Yeah.
About a year late. But
I was about to ask.
It's about a year late, but ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you visibly to our good friend and special guest tonight, Mrs. Deborah Varner. She is on the show to offer psychic reading. Isn't that a cool picture?
That's awesome.
It's all mood lit and everything. It's really nice.
Is that a salt light?
It's a Himalayan salt lamp. Yes.
Yep. Nice.
I love it.
Those are absolutely fantastic. So, ladies and gentlemen, Deb is joining us tonight, and she is willing to give free readings to callers to the show. And I hope you guys take us up on that because...
otherwise, we have to talk.
Otherwise, Don's night just got a lot busier because I'm still sitting back.
I see how you are.
I ain't working here tonight. I'm here to relax.
What do you think I am? A working guy?
Yeah, well, you are tonight. No, I'm sure people are going to call. We've had a lot of people talking to us about Deb being on the show, so I'm sure that won't be a problem.
Hey, Deb, just so you know, Tyler's taking credit for that picture.
Well, that's good because he did take it.
Oh, nice job. Nice eye, Tyler. Well done.
Yeah, good.
And
yeah, it's got good light.
Now, everyone, just so you understand, there's a very simple process to this. Deb will ask you your name, and she'll ask you what you want information about. And if there's quiet spots, don't get nervous. Don't let the pause, make you feel uncomfortable. It's just her process, getting in touch with the guides and stuff. So just relax and let her do her thing. And we do have a call right away on the right off the bat.
Wow,
so
here we go.
Let's get.
Wow!
Let me get the number out there real quick to those of you that may not know the number. The number to call in is 213-233-3998. Again, 213-233-3998. There's 2 calls on the board now. 3 calls. They're coming in fast. So we're hitting the ground running here. Nice. Or it's 833-TFR Live is another number you can call in. And the UK number is 4420. Nope, we got 2 callers. Somebody dropped. 44-203-393-2871 if you're calling from the UK. So without further ado, let's get into this and find out what's going on tonight. So area code 865, you're on the air. Are you there? Oh, they dropped. Something happened.
Hello?
No, I think they got disconnected. The call dropped. So let's move to the next call, and we have area code 714. You're on the air.
Hello?
I guess. Hello?
Whoa, what the hell?
Hi.
Hello, are you there?
Yeah, it kind of cut out. Did you say 714?
I did. That's you. Yep. You are area code 714. That is you. You are officially on the air, man.
Live on air. Go, Deb. Go.
Ooh.
Okay.
Hi,
Hi. Can I have
my
your
name is
first
Patty.
name? Your name is what?
Patty.
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 It's Pat.
Okay, I'm
I'm
not
going to take
getting
it off
good.
speaker. Can you guys hear me better?
Yes, that's much better.
Yeah,
Okay, it's Patty.
Patty. Good. Okay, thank you. Okay. Is there anything specific that you would like information on, or just a general read?
I think just a general read, and maybe if there's time, maybe I'll ask something specific.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. They're jumping into love life, and they're saying it's been kind of iffy, but things are going to spice up before long. So look forward to
Wow.
an exciting time around the house.
Okay. Well, it's good to hear it's going to be exciting.
Yeah. Okay. All right. They're saying you're a sweetie pie. You're so nice sometimes. People actually wonder if you're for real.
That is true.
Yeah.
I think sometimes people will question intentions if people are too nice. I don't know, maybe because of today's world or something, but
a possibility, but I mean, they're saying that you're just such a nice person, and it's one of those where you're just kind of too good to be true sometimes. They're talking about a job. Something about a change. Huh.
there has been a change. That's kind of part, I guess, my specific questions, because of a job, and there's legal stuff going on. So I don't know. There's a good outcome in my favor.
They're talking about it might take a little bit of time, but look for good things to happen where that's concerned. They're not really talking too much about, what it's about, but they are saying that, it does look good. So you got that to look forward to.
Yeah, that's good. Maybe another sidetrack that in regards to like my dad and my mom's health.
Okay, your mom's house? Is that what you said?
I think she said health.
Mom and dad.
Mom and dad's health. Okay.
they're divorced, but of course they're older, so they have some issues. But
did you say health or house?
Health.
Okay.
Health.
Their medical health.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Your mom has been having some problems with her chest.
That is true.
Okay. For the moment, it doesn't look like things are going to be real bad. In fact, they may get a little bit better than what they've been being. And they're talking about her chest bothering her. Has she been having some pains in her chest?
It's been a long, ongoing thing. It started off with a cough, and they've done tests, but they just are not conclusive as to what's going on. But it is her chest or lungs.
Yeah, but they're telling me, she's had some pain in her chest.
Yeah.
They're telling me to look for it to get better.
Okay.
Maybe not 100%, but they say that should get a little bit better. They're saying do keep a watch on her because she's not telling you everything that she's feeling.
Yeah, I would agree with that. That's what I pick up.
Yeah. So keep an eye on her. They're saying if you watch her, you'll be able to tell by certain expressions that she gets, something out of the ordinary that you will recognize that there's something going on or something wrong, because she is not telling you everything. Okay?
Kind of what I thought, but thank you for confirming that.
Okay. Let's see. What's Dad's name?
My dad's name is Ken, Ken.
Okay. Ken's been dealing with more. Well, they're telling me more the gastrointestinal tract.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, he's one to keep an eye on too, because it looks like he's going to have more problems with that coming up.
Okay, that's pretty spot on.
Okay, yeah, they're saying definitely keep an eye on him too, because he will have some more problems coming up. He definitely needs to get more rest than what he's been getting. They're saying that will help out a whole lot, because it's like it's a domino effect right now. It's eat right, sleep right, do right. If you understand that.
Oh yeah, completely.
Okay, but yeah, they are saying that it is going to get a little bit worse than what it is right now.
Yeah, I try to keep after him, but
I know it's so hard to raise parents nowadays.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. And when I was younger, I was a nurse's aide and took care of the elderly. So it's just like, you lived your life, and it's kind of like, damn it,
Yeah.
I've lived this long. I should be able to just do whatever I want.
Well, sweetheart, as far as that is concerned, your time will come. Might not be tomorrow, might not be next month, but your time will come. But it's like I said, you got a few decent things to look forward to. It's not all going to be bad. So.
that sounds terrific. That's always on the plus side. I always try to. I'm hopeful for that always.
Yeah.
You know, for myself, for everybody in this world, anyway.
Oh, really? We all need, that special time, the pampering time, the me time, and really, some people feel guilty because of it, especially where their parents are concerned. Don't feel guilty, because we all need a little bit of me time every now and then, and that's what keeps us going. Really, is our little moments here and there. But
yeah, I help my dad out a lot, so. Yeah, I help my dad out quite a bit. He also has Parkinson's. So, this last couple of weeks has really kind of taken its toll. And, my dad and I have a very close relationship. So, I had to tell him, because I'm dealing with my stuff too. So I just said, I need to have like a couple of weeks of not driving to doctor's appointments and, doing this because I have my own appointments to go to. But my dad, like I said, we got a really great relationship, and it's finally kind of sink in. So I kind of had a chance to breathe this week, which has been really nice. So what you're telling me is like I said, definitely hitting every aspect.
Okay. Anything else that you're wanting to know?
No, that's it. I don't want to monopolize the phone calls, and I really appreciate it, Deb, so very much, and the gentleman in the room, and
well, we appreciate it.
I enjoy the radio. I enjoy the radio show, and
excellent.
True Frequency Radio. It's been pretty incredible. So.
Well, thank you for being here, and thank you for participating, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend.
You too. I'm going to go back to listen to the show.
Okay.
Thanks so much for calling in, Patty.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Well, that was a great start, and we got a couple more calls behind that. And I think this is the person. I think this is the one that disconnected a little bit ago, but this is area code 865. You're on the air.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello?
There? Hello.
Hi. My name's Christy.
Hi, Christy.
Hi, Christy.
I got disconnected last time. I really was wanting to know about finances.
Finances. Okay. Let me see what they're saying about finances for you. Okay. For right now, I'm not seeing any upswing, but that is going to change. Let's see, what are they telling me? Look for. I know you're needing help right now, where finances is concerned, because you have hit past a rough spot.
Yes, ma'am.
But they're saying it probably won't be until maybe the end of May, beginning of June, before things start looking better for you. And I know you're not wanting to hear that right now. Bless your heart. But they do say there will be an upswing as far as your finances are concerned, and things will look up and get a little bit better for you. I wish I could tell you it was going to get better sooner, because I know you're really needing it.
Yeah, things are real bad here right now.
Yeah. I'm trying to see. I really don't like telling somebody that they're going to have to wait, because I know it's so hard.
Well, I appreciate you very much that you're looking in this stuff for me.
Okay. They're saying to check into I guess it's like social services. Check in with them about anything and everything that they know of that you could possibly put in for, because that's going to help you out. That may tide you over until things start getting better.
Okay.
Because there's some things out there that you haven't checked on yet.
My parents had passed, and my sister was keeping an inheritance from me, and I didn't know if you'd see that in the future. I went to a lawyer, and she's kind of took the bank account and everything else on that.
Well, see, that's I know there's going to be upswing in money, but like I said, it's not going to come until like the end of May, beginning of June. They're not telling me where it's coming, but it will be there. But for right now, check into anything and everything that you can get help with, because there are some things out there that you haven't found out about, or you don't know about yet. But check with them and see exactly what they can help you with, because there are a few things that will help tide you over until whatever is coming will make its way here.
Okay, Deb. I thank you.
Okay, sweetheart. I really wish you the best. Okay, just hang in there.
Thank you so much.
We're gonna
You're welcome.
We're gonna send you all kinds of positive
Bye-bye.
vibes too, Christy. So hang in there.
Absolutely.
We're here with you.
Thank you, Brent. Thank you, Dawn.
You're welcome.
All right,
Bye.
take care, my lady.
Very welcome.
Calling in, Christy.
All right, and we got another caller, and this is right around this block.
Uh-oh.
It's area code 208. You're on the air.
I bet you they're in Sagal.
Oh, well, I'm in Ponderay, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to the show.
Hello.
Hello.
It's Julia.
Hi, Julia.
Hi,
Hi.
Julia.
Hey, Julia. Is there anything in particular that you want to know, or just in general, what's going on?
Just in general, what's going on? I don't really have a specific one question or anything.
Okay, just let me just say before we start, we're about 3 minutes out of break. So if it goes to break, Julia, just hang on the line, and we'll get back right to you as soon as we come back.
Okie dokie.
All right.
Okay. First off, they're saying that you have got a heart of gold, that you are the best friend's best friend. Let's see, what are they? They're saying that you like to do crafts. You like to do little things around the house to pretty things up.
Yeah, I like to decorate the house and like spring stuff, and I just learned how to knit, and I taught myself how to knit via YouTube. And I've kind of been doing that a little bit, but
they're saying that's a good idea because it helps keep your mind off of things that are going on that might not be putting off a good vibe around you or a good energy. Do you understand where that's coming from?
yeah, I can understand that. Like during the winters are hard around here, and that's part of the reason why I learned to knit. And then now that the sun's out, was out, it's rainy today, I've been knitting, and just trying to keep myself busy. And it's funny that you said I have a heart of gold, which thank you so much. I actually really needed that because I was having a hard spot the other day, and I got in this weird funk where I'm like, I'm too weird for everybody, and I just kind of got down on myself. So it's nice to hear that.
Everybody's a little bit weird every now and then. I mean, it's a cool thing. Um, yeah, they're saying to go ahead and keep your mind occupied. That's the best thing for you. Just pitter and putter and do little things around the house that's going to make you feel better. Make sure you keep people around you with good energy, because you're the type of person you actually feed off of good energy.
Okay, we're going to head to break. I'm sorry to interrupt, but ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back with more of tonight's show with Deb Varner doing psychic readings for callers to the show. Don't go away.
See, these two guys are in Sandpoint. These two guys.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on a sec, Julia. Welcome back to the show, everybody. How you doing? I am still your host, Brent Thomas, and you are still listening to the Paranormal Portal. And as Saturday night, always joining me is my good friend and co-host, Don Longbeard. Right at you, brother. Wait, I got to move my hand the right way. And we hope you enjoyed our headbanging coming in for the break. We are, of course, joined tonight by our special guest, Mrs. Deborah Varner, who is doing live readings to callers to the show, and the call-in number is 213-233-3998. Again, 213-233-3998 or 833-TFR-LIVE. So we have a call currently underway, so without further ado, I'll let you get back to it, Deb and Julia.
Okay. Hey, Julia.
Hi.
She's just so excited, Brent.
I know, it's awesome. I know.
Oh, I was talking to my husband when the intro was done, and I was explaining to my husband that these guys are local, and I was like, the one on the left is Brett, and then it cut out, and I was like, oh, awkward.
Aw, yeah, that's great. And say hello to the hubby.
Yeah. He's here playing video games on his phone while I do my own thing over here.
Sounds like a perfect relationship.
That's good.
Sometimes it is.
All right.
Julie, as I was saying, you kind of feed off of the good energy. The more good energy you can soak up, the better off you are. So try to stay away from the negative energy as much as you can. Keep your mind on doing, like I said, doing little things around the house and stuff like that. That will help you a whole lot because it keeps your mind off of stuff. Let's see. Ooh. Do you like to bake? Okay. Yeah. They're saying it might be a cool thing to make some goodies for hubby.
That's funny because he bought some Rice Krispie treats that he wanted to make with Alice tomorrow, so he's gonna do that. So maybe we'll do that. And I've been thinking about making some Russian tea cakes or something, but I don't know.
But they're telling me hubby does have a sweet tooth.
Yeah, he does. Well, he picked me. What do you want?
Nice.
Oh, hubby's a character too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean it's a good kind of character, so that's fine. Back to you. No, enough of hubby. we done got hubby. So okay. Ooh. They say you have a restless spirit. You're all the time thinking about places that you want to go and things that you want to do.
I do want to travel. I actually went to a place on my bucket list today. It's called Snow Creek Falls, and I have a thing about waterfalls. Like, we went up there, and we got close to the waterfall, and it's about a 35-foot waterfall, and you get close enough that you feel the spray on your face, and I just broke down crying. It was so beautiful.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. But they're saying that little restless spirit of yours is going to be carrying you to different places in the future a little bit more often. Nice. So I hope that's what you're wanting to do, because they're saying that there's some stuff coming up that you're going to be doing a whole lot more, getting out, and that's going to help your outlook on things also. But I know for the most part things look pretty good where you're concerned, other than that little negative thing over there in the corner that is being a pain. But like I said, just try to keep positive around you and stay away from that negative as much as you can.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. Yeah, this does put some insight into my world, and I'm glad that I was able to talk to you.
Well, thank you so much for calling in. We're glad to hear from you.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Thank you so much. Thanks, guys.
All right, take care. Have a
Thank
great
you.
night, and thanks for calling in.
Night, Julia.
All right.
All right, and so we'll go to our next caller, which is calling from area code 307. You're on the air.
Hi, guys. It's Sarah.
Hey, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Deb. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic, hon. How are you tonight?
I'm doing pretty good.
Well, that's wonderful.
I just had, sorry. I just have one question about a dear friend of mine who is concerned about his health right now. And he looked to me for an answer because he knows I'm involved with tarot cards.
Okay.
But honestly, I feel reluctant about reading them, I guess. I don't want to be wrong. He's in a situation right now where if he were to seek medical help, it has to be an emergency. So he's in jail, basically.
Oh, bless his heart. What is your friend's name?
Shane.
Shane. Yeah, they're saying Shane hasn't been feeling too good. He's been having some problems with his stomach.
I'm not sure. He wouldn't give me details because he didn't want my opinion or whatever to be colluded.
Okay, that's basically what they're telling me. Honestly, what they're telling me is he needs to have some tests run because it might not be as bad as what he's thinking, but yeah, he needs to have some tests run because it looks like there's medication they can put him on that will help the situation.
All right. Okay, well, that makes me feel a lot better. I worry about, I know he has asthma, so I didn't know if it was relating to that or something else.
I don't know. It sort of kind of can. There's a lot of different things that will set off other problems. But honestly, I don't think that has anything to do with this problem. So, yeah, he needs to go ahead and have that checked out because, like I said, they're telling me there's meds that can help with what's going on, and they're telling me it's not quite as bad as what he thinks it is, especially not right now. Okay?
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Oh.
You're very welcome. Thanks so much for calling in.
We're always thrilled to hear from you, Sarah.
Have a good night.
Okay, you take care, and thank you so much for calling in, and hope things are wonderful in
All
your
right.
world.
You too, Brent and Dawn. Have a good evening.
See you, Sarah.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, and that brings us to our next caller. This is Sean. Sean out of area code 310.
Hello.
Sean. Okay.
Yes. Hi. I'm gifted and have spent my whole life honing my abilities. And now I'm hoping that I'm actually on the path I'm supposed to be on because I can't see my own future. I've never been able to do that. I can help 1,000 people, but I can see their issues, but I can't look forward and see which direction I'm supposed to go in. And I'm hoping that I'm doing it right now.
Does it make sense to tell you that you're walking, not necessarily on the path, but you're walking the line for the path?
Somewhat.
Okay.
It makes sense in that I've been walking the thin chalk line that I think I'm supposed to be on.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I'm going in the right direction.
Yeah, they're telling me if you make that step over, just step over to the right just a little bit, and you're going to be where you need to be. Also, you've got some new gifts coming up, and you're going to even surprise yourself. I don't see them coming up in the near future, but they're coming. And what's funny about this, from what they're telling me, it's almost going to be like a slap in the face. It's going to hit you that hard. You're going to have an upswing of people coming to you, too, for advice on things. Because you are, I don't know how to put it. You are definitely coming into your own, and the teacher in you is fixing to come out. It's not like it hasn't already been there, but it's going to be in an upswing, and you're going to have a whole lot more people that are going to be coming to you for advice. But I don't think you mind that too much because you seem to handle that pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, you take that one step over to the right, and you're going to be on that path. It's simple, and it's mainly because you're unsure of yourself. And as soon as you understand that you're where you're supposed to be and doing what you're supposed to be, then the confidence is going to help you. It's going to knock you over onto that path where you're supposed to be, and then you're going to go straight forward from there. I don't see any setbacks at the moment for anything that you're doing. You're an exceptional
Maybe I just
person.
feel like I'm just being impatient, I guess. It doesn't seem like it's manifesting as fast. I felt like I had such a long lull in what I was doing to have a family, and then I feel like I put things off for too long. And now I'm hoping that I'm doing the right thing.
I talk to a lot of people who are like, well, it just doesn't seem like, I'm going anywhere. It feels like I'm stagnant. What do I do? And it will go through periods like that every once in a while. Excuse me. And then it'll come right back around, and usually it'll come back around stronger than what it was to begin with. Yeah, just have a little bit more confidence in yourself, because you're doing the things that you're supposed to be doing. Like I say, I don't foresee any speed bumps or anything coming up anytime soon where you're concerned. But do look for an upswing of people coming to you for advice. And don't
Can your guides? Sorry.
Go ahead.
Can your guides tell you why? It seemed like this was targeted at me from before my birth. My grandfather flatlined 3 times and came back and told my mom that she was pregnant with me, and said, don't give up the baby. Everything will be okay. Don't let your husband make you have an abortion, etc., because this is important. Why?
He was able to see who you're going to be and the things that you're going to do. He knew it before you came, because when he did, he what's really weird is we can sometimes see the children before they come. We're able to talk to them when we're on the other side. A friend of mine's granddaughter was stillborn, and when I was doing a reading for her, I told her, I said, she will come back. And she has.
Mm-hmm.
So he knew, he was able to see who you were going to be, what you were going to do. We cannot give up on our special children. All children we love and all children we look at are special, but there are certain special ones that have the gifts. And we have to be here to help others. We have to kind of lead them. I don't want to say like a shepherd with a flock, but basically that's kind of what it is. We have to use our gifts to bring them into who they are and help them. Does that make sense?
So it's what I suspected with him, because I know that he was dead repeatedly until they stabilized him. But it just it seems like an awful lot of work for just one person, and I just don't know if I'm worth that. My whole life it always felt like I was never special enough for all of this extra effort from him and from a friend. I just don't. That's why felt like it was kind of selfish to even ask you, because I can't see my own future, and I should just shut up and keep walking and hopefully get there on my own. Just,
stop doubting yourself.
Muscle up and do it.
We are our own worst critics, which is really bad. And I've had periods, through my life that I've questioned, and eventually it's come to me that, this is where I'm supposed to be. This is who I'm supposed to be. And look where I'm at now. I'm on the show talking to you. Okay? So, yeah, don't doubt yourself. You're who you're supposed to be. And if you start doubting yourself, there's going to be some people that are going to lose out because you're not going to be there to help them. And it's a big responsibility, but I think you can do it.
The reason I've gotten this far is because I have faith in others. It's having faith in myself that's kind of the hard part, because I always see people as more worth it than myself. I've put myself on the line so many times because I didn't think I was, if I went down and they rose up, it was fine. Like I would save somebody from drowning and drown myself happily if I could save their existence, if I could make their day brighter, if I could just, and that's what I still keep going for, is to make sure that what I can do at the very least makes one less shadow cast on a person's life.
Well, I'm telling you right now, trust in who you are. Go ahead and make that step over. Get on that path. Don't walk that line anymore. That line is gone. You get on that path and you be who you're supposed to be. Your grandfather knew who you were supposed to be. Yeah. Make him proud, okay?
I'll do my best.
All right.
Thank you very much, guys.
Hey, thank you, brother.
You're welcome.
I'm glad you called, and we're all here for you, brother.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, and that brings us to our next call, which is area code 651. You are on the air.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. I guess I'm just, I guess the thing I need to make sure of, my name, Sheldon, but I guess the thing I want to make sure of is, I know I make my family proud as far as what they tell me. And
okay, Sheldon, first off, Sheldon,
yes.
listen. I can feel it in you right now. Take a couple of deep breaths, center yourself, and then start again. Okay?
You're quite correct.
Okay.
All right.
I
guess the main thing I want to... Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
The main thing I want to be sure of is... I want to make sure I'm on the right path. And I always hear from my family that that they're always proud of the things I've done and the things that I've done so far, things that they wouldn't have expected me to do, and they're proud of me. I just want to make sure that I am on the right path.
For the most part, you go above and beyond to help and do things that are right. Other people sometimes might question certain things, but it's the right thing to do. Trust in what they're telling you because you're a good guy. Just like I was telling the last caller, don't question yourself so much because that's hindering what you can do and who you're going to be. Okay? Oh. You're kind of a teacher too, but you're a healer too. Those work hand in hand with you. In teaching, you're actually healing the spirits of the people who come to you. We've got to be who we are. I mean, and it's like I said, I've questioned myself too. But we've got to be ourselves because there are certain things that we're destined for, and you're destined for quite a few things. A lot of stuff coming up by the end of the year.
Wow.
You got some surprises coming. Good ones, not bad ones, but you got some surprises coming up. You feel like sometimes you have to force yourself into doing certain things, but it's not so much forcing yourself as knowing your heart's telling you one thing and your head's telling you something else. They're not working together all the time. They're working against each other all the time. And you've got to get that together.
That is very true.
You got to get it together because
yeah,
your heart tells you the good feelings. Your head tells you the sensible things. So you have to get those together so that you understand that you're who you're supposed to be, and that's, you've got to be there to help these other people and get them where they need to be.
Yeah.
Dude, you're a good person. I mean, come on now. Give yourself a break, okay? Cut yourself some slack here. I mean, yeah, you're doing good things. So, stop questioning yourself. But you got to get your head and your heart together, and you'll be able to work a whole lot better. Okay?
Thank you. I feel like this is. Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
I can feel you've calmed down a whole lot.
Very much so.
Yeah. That's a good
I can
thing.
tell this is. I mean, I can tell already, just by intuition or what others may want to call it, but I can already feel that this is something I needed to hear.
Good.
Yeah. Oh, I'm glad we can help. Is there anything else?
No, I think that's all that needed to be answered tonight, for me at least.
Okay. Well, that's great. I'm so glad I was able to help.
Yeah, I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you for calling in.
Absolutely.
All right. Thanks for calling in, Sheldon. It's great to hear from you, and I'm sure I'll talk to you soon.
Absolutely, Brent. Thank you so much.
All right. That was I'm trying to mean, that was actually my oldest son.
So, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
He said he might call in tonight, and yeah, I didn't. I obviously hadn't talked to you about it ahead of time because I didn't know if he was going to call in or not. But no, that was wonderful and wonderful reading. Thank you.
You didn't tell me.
Well, that's I mean, it might sound like I'm trying to test you if I said, oh, by the way, Deb, tonight my kid might call in, but no, I mean it was.
Yeah.
But I didn't want you to ever feel like I was trying to set you up or anything like that. So
No, it's like I say, I always prefer cold reads because that way, even I know and feel like I'm doing my best.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. And we have one more caller, but that's Naysay in Minnesota. But Naysay, I'm going to get to you after the break. We're going to head to break here, ladies and gentlemen, and we will be right back for more of the Paranormal Portal. And the lines are open, ladies and gentlemen. Call in 213-233-3998. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Hi, everyone.
Play their games. Everybody loves to place their bets. They don't understand the price I paid. They don't care to comprehend. Trace their lines upon my body, dripping scars across my heart. Raging anger boils inside me as their lies keep falling apart. With my silence, I am not a stupid boy. No more breaking me with kindness, just you dance upon my joy. Leading me with empty promise, you're just another fucking mess. Taking off the slice of my sanity, just make sure that you're well fed.
A nightmare from which they cannot wake.
I can't see you, Mommy. Where are you?
I've never sensed anything like it. Carol Ann is not like those she's with. They're attracted to the one thing about her that is different from themselves. Her life force. It is very strong. It gives off its own illumination. It is a light that implies life and memory of love and home and earthly pleasures. Something they desperately desire, but can't have anymore. Right now, she's the closest thing to that.
Poltergeists are usually associated with an individual. Hauntings seem to be connected with an area. A house, usually.
Poltergeist disturbances are fairly short duration, perhaps a couple of months. Hauntings can go on for years.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now into hour number 2 of tonight's Paranormal Portal.
Wow.
I hope you guys are enjoying the ride. I know I am. It's been great. You guys have been wonderful, all you people. Thank you that have called in. The call-in board has still got room. We got room for plenty more calls. So if you would like a little peek into what's going on in your world, please call 213-233-3998. Again, 213-233-3998. You can also call 833-TFR-LIVE. That's the 800 number. And if you're calling from the UK, it's 44203-393-2871. Again, 44203-393-2871. I got a big housefly crawling on my desk here. That's huge.
Sideline thought. Flies in the studio.
Yeah, it's happening. It's happening. I don't know. There's so many horror stories that could be. But so far it's just one, so I guess we're okay.
Well, yeah, it'll be more soon.
But welcome back, Don and Deb. Deb, thanks for being here tonight.
Hey.
And you've really hit the ground running tonight, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I was just thrilled to see all those calls come on the board, and we've kept you busy, so hope you're doing okay.
I'm fine.
Of course you are. I should probably get your image on the screen here as long as I'm thinking about it. Don had to remind me last time. I get so distracted with checking the call board because it's kind of important on tonight's show. But without further ado, let's get to Mr. Naysay in Minnesota.
Hello, gentlemen and lady. It is such a wonderful opportunity to be on the show with you tonight. And I'm actually going to call in, not for myself, but with what's been discussed on it. I'm calling in on behalf of my daughters.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
And I would love to hear you share what comes to you when I bring up that topic.
Okay. Could I have her name, please?
Which one? Well, the one in particular that I'm asking about tonight, her name is Infinity.
Oh, my gosh. I love that. Okay. Miss Infinity. Let's see. Oh, you know she's a quite special child, don't you? Let's see. She's a bit of a pixie. She's a happy child for the most part. She smiles a lot. She's very loving. She's extreme. She has a wild spirit. Ooh. That's because, she's an old soul. I'm seeing at least 3 past lives for her. Sometimes she's, how do I put it? What is the word? Flibberty gibbet. Do you know that word? She can get distracted sometimes about things, and you kind of have to pull her back. But that's because she has that wild spirit, and you really can't tame that, no matter what you do. She she likes music. She likes the arts. She's she likes things to keep her busy, actually. Was there anything, was there anything in particular that you needed to know?
Well, I do feel that I'm sensitive, and I actually used to read tarot until they put me off because of the correctness that I was hitting on, and I didn't want to know that much because I wanted the joy of new experiences in life on how I was hitting. And the one thing about infinity, I feel that we have spent many, many, many past lives together, that we've found each other numerous times. And
okay, you are sensitive, and if you're like me, I don't pull my tarot out unless I absolutely have a question about something that's going on in my life that I can't really pick up on, and that kind of helps me focus more on the outcome of things. And you're correct. Your souls have been together in at least 2 lifetimes. Okay? Not always in a father-daughter capacity. You, in one life, you were brother and sister.
And if I may ask, unbeknownst to me, I had 2 women in my life have abortions without telling me. And sometimes I think that out of my 3 daughters, one of them, or possibly 2 of them, were those 2 other souls that were trying to connect with me again.
Okay.
If you're getting any hits on that.
What are the other 2 names?
My oldest, her name is Ashley.
Okay,
and my youngest, her name is Spheria, like a sphere.
Yeah.
Spheria.
It would have to be infinity. They're telling me the middle is the one that she was one that wasn't allowed to live at one point, but she was allowed to live the second time she came about.
And can you tell me what you're getting with my youngest? That one is Spheria.
Syria is going to be more a healer. She's going to be more the curious child, and things like doctors, nurses, she's going to pay more attention if there's shows or something on around her having to do with health. She's going to pay more attention to stuff like that because she's going to be the healer. She's going to be the one, if somebody has a boo-boo, she's going to be the one that's going to run to fix it. She's the one that for the most part, is going to be down to earth also. She's going to be more grounded. Look to her to answer some of the questions that you have about certain things because I don't know. It's like she can read you. She can look at you and she's got you spot on.
Yeah, I'd like to say both of my two younger girls have me spot on because we have a very, and forgive me if it seems like ego, but if there's one thing that I take pride in is being a father of these two incredible spirits that I've been blessed to be with. And so we're very open with each other, and we have an incredible bond, the three of us.
That's wonderful.
And I think Brent knows a little bit more of what's going on. But one thing I wanted to share, Brent, when I was on hold and that phone call came in, all of a sudden I started thinking about my son.
Very cool.
Because I was, right away I was thinking about calling about my daughters. But then when you were talking to your son, all of a sudden I'm just like thinking of my son, and that would be my last question for you, ma'am. My son, Zachary, if you could give me...
Let's see what they have to say about Zachary. Zachary, although he likes being around people, he also likes his quiet time. He's more of an intellectual in certain stages that he goes through. It will be one subject that he wants to learn about. Then he'll plateau up, and then he'll be on this next subject. Plateau up, and then he'll be on that subject. But it feels like he loves to learn. Although he likes being around people, he is a little bit more. It feels like he's a little bit more introverted. He doesn't take it to an extreme, but I don't know that he just feels like the quieter of them all, and he likes to find himself outside a whole lot too. That's weird. I guess that has to do with the learning. So, okay.
And if I may indulge you in one more thing, is there's been an allegation that I have another son, and I have not been able to validate that, and it it may just be hearsay, but the woman in question, I no longer know how to find her or have an idea of where she is. So are you able to tell me what you feel on that? This was when I was really young.
Well, they're saying he'll look for you, but as the outcome, it's not real clear. I don't foresee a closeness, even if he does get back or get up in touch with you. But he will be looking for you. He has some questions having to do with everything that was centering around what was going on at that time. And he feels like you could answer or confirm certain things. But he will be looking for you, but don't be looking for, in other words, the bond that you have with the other kids, don't expect a whole lot from him, because I just don't feel like even if you try, it's going to be there. He's definitely going to be standoffish. But, yeah, he'll be looking for you. So if you get that knock on the door, that phone call, then, don't be surprised.
Would you say that they suggest maybe I should help assist trying to find him?
Well, you can try, but they're telling me that he's going to find you.
And then if I may ask about your intuitions in that, Deb, when you first started noticing the ability to tap into other guides and entities, did it ever feel like they were like giving you hints that they were there?
Oh, I've had this.
Before you have actually acknowledged it?
I've had this since I was little. There was always little hints of things going on, and me seeing or knowing things. And really, until I got up into, I guess a lot of it I paid more attention to in junior high, but most of it when I got into high school, I knew what it was that I was doing or what I was seeing, and I started reading up on it. Then's when everything started making sense.
And would you say that these entities, I call them entities, because in my own circumstance, I'm not sure if they are, as a Native American, we believe that there's multitudes of layers and levels or dimensions of entities out there, whether they be past humans or past animals or rocks or trees or whatever, that they're there, and some of them will contact you and try to make their presence acknowledged or known. And so I ask you because when I get some of these impressions from some of these entities, sometimes I question their if they're going to help lead me in a path of love and not lead me to fear. Because sometimes I feel I get entities that try to put me into a state of fear or are part of the causation of people around me to get into that state of fear.
Knowing what I do and talking with other people, you should be able to tell if there's something or someone that comes around you that shouldn't be there, that their light and your light don't necessarily go together. You know how it is when magnets, you turn them the wrong way and they kind of fight each other? Your system will show you in one way or another that whatever that is, it's not what you're supposed to be dealing with.
Right.
Okay. With me, it's just, if I'm dealing with a person or a spirit that is darker, unfortunately, it's not very ladylike, but it will cause me to start burping, and then my stomach will start hurting, and the longer I'm around it, the worse I feel. But we have like an alarm system. And I don't know if you've paid attention to it in the past, but hopefully now you will pay more attention to it. That early alarm system will let you know who or what should be around you and who or what shouldn't be around you. And trust in that. If you get that feeling, back off, back away from whatever it is, okay?
I get that feeling. Well, what are your? Well, I should let you go. Could I ask you one more?
Yeah.
Brent, you got people holding in?
No, we're
Sorry.
good. The call board is open after you, so go ahead.
Okay. My next question is that I like to be a defender of
For some
love.
reason, the phone is not doing right. There's a weird sound coming in with your voice.
Yeah, we're not hearing that on our end, but
I'm definitely picking it up. I don't know if something is trying to keep me from talking to him, but whatever it is, better stop.
mm-hmm. Go ahead,
Well,
Naysay. Try again.
Try it one more time, Naysay.
Well, I'd like to proclaim that I am a defender of love. And so sometimes when I meet people, I feel the entities or the spirits of negativity that are clinging to them. And sometimes the challenge is there where I want to more or less tell them to leave. And sometimes it seems like there's some big entities that show up, and sometimes I feel that I have the strength, but then for lack of one reason or another, I will not do anything about it. And there's been times where I felt bad because I've had people leave my surroundings when I feel I could have helped them. And so I guess it's just that, trying to find that faith or the strength within to help some of these individuals get rid of these, for lack of a better term, Klingon spirits.
Yeah. Sometimes that's not the moment or that's not the right time for us to help them. You understand? Sometimes we'll have to pass on it at that moment because later on they may need our help more. There have been some that I've had to decide, well, do I need to go there or not? And I've had to pass on it, and I found that it will come back around at a point where they need us more, and then we can handle whatever it is. So if you have to pass on it at that moment, don't feel bad about it because it will come back around to where it has gotten to the point where we have to help them.
Well, I guess that's. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
When you need that strength, it will be there. Trust me.
Well, yeah, because to bring it out there a little bit more, there's a few individuals that they keep coming around in like a cycle, and my thoughts, assumptions, of course, is that they're coming around because they need that help, but then they're just not wanting themselves, because that's the other challenge. Is some people get so accustomed to the Klingon spirits that maybe it's a Stockholm syndrome or something, where they have a fear.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just they get to the point where it's, okay, this is my life, so I might as well deal with it. What's hard with those is sometimes you just can't help them. It's one of those.
Right, and that's when it's the saddest thing.
It is. that's one of those where they have to know and be willing to help themselves in order for you to help them. And it's hard for them to walk away. Trust me, it is, because there have been a few I've had to walk away from, and it broke my heart. But, you know, it's like I said, the right time will come around for you to be able to help them. And it might be years from that point. But if they get to the point where they're willing for that help and you're supposed to help them, that time will come.
Okay.
And like I said, you will find the strength.
We're about to head to the last break. Was there anything else, Nazy?
No, I just wanted to say hi, Don.
Thank you, Nazy. Nice to hear from you, bud.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to our last break of the night, and we'll be back for the last half hour. Call-in board is open, so if you want to take part, now's the time. We'll be right back.
Time.
Thanks, Deb. Toodles.
Thanks for calling.
Hi there, Chris Gio here. If you're like me, you've heard many shows on TFR discussing the healing benefits of CBDs, the non-psychoactive component of
welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the last half-hour stretch of tonight's Paranormal Portal program. We are here live and unscripted and bringing you the paranormal world as best we know how. And hope you're enjoying the show. I've just really amazed at the fantastic turnout of people calling in. It's just been a great time, and I always sit back and just kind of smile. It's just like, wow, to hear the dialogue going on. And thank you so much, Deb, for being here and being a part of it. As always, it's just an amazing journey when you're here. And I just, the way that you cue in on things, it just makes me smirk. It's like, wow, yep, she got that. Yep, she got that. Wow, And it was really neat, a really neat thing when my son called in that, I could sit back and listen to what you're saying and be like, yeah, I told him that before. Yep, I've told him that. It's like,
I love doing this show, Brent.
Oh, I do. I do know that, and I hope you know how much we love having you here. Yep, and we are just honored to, be able to use your gifts to help the listeners of the show. And, I can't think of a cooler thing to do that's really interactive with the audience, and hopefully everybody gets something, And,
I hope so.
And, I know it's asking a lot for you, because I know, where are you? What state are you in?
Tennessee.
North Carolina.
North Carolina. That's right.
I thought it was North Carolina, but I just wanted to make sure before I spoke and sounded like an idiot. So
like I did.
Well, yeah, but
that's my job.
I didn't have to speak, and
I'm the snarky one.
Yeah, but I know it's certainly not early in your neck of the woods, so it means quite a bit to me that you're doing this. So thank you so much. Getting back into it, Don had a question from the audience, and Don, I'll let you take it over.
Sure, yeah. So, hey, Deb, we have a chatter in the chat room, and her name is Zara, and she's over in Germany right now, and she just had a question, and she wanted to know if she's on the right spiritual path, or if there's anything that you can help guide with. As I said, her name is Zara. And she's in Germany and looking for, guidance on her spiritual path.
Hit the wrong. I was typing the number.
He was going to break.
Let me just explain this. We use this software that I use to change the scenes, and I've got some of the scenes clicked to number buttons, and without thinking, somebody in the TFR chat room said, "What's the call-in number again?" And so I'm typing it out, and I ended up hitting a number that corresponded with another scene. So
shortcuts,
I apologize. So anyway,
I digress.
Okay, Zara, you've had a few setbacks on where you've wanted to be. Don't let that frustrate you, because I've talked about it before. That's one of those speed bumps that you hit every now and then that just slows you down. It doesn't stop you. It slows you down. Trust in the fact that you are on the path you're supposed to be on, but look for what I would call a fork in the road, where you have a decision that you're going to have to make. And it's going to be you being true to yourself or you being true to somebody else. It's going to be a big decision that you're going to have to make. You're going to have to be the one to make the choice. But I will tell you that usually the better path is to be true to yourself, because it's one of those, it's hard to love somebody else or know how to love somebody else if you don't love yourself first. So as far as where you're supposed to be at and what you're supposed to be doing, for the most part it is, but look for some changes to come. Not necessarily drastic changes, but you're going to have some changes coming, and you're going to have some choices that you're going to have to make. You've got a good head on your shoulders. You know your heart. You know where you want to be. So choose wisely. That's the best I can tell you right now, is choose wisely.
Yeah. She's saying that you're on point. Very true. She just typed in. So you're hitting those points that she's looking for. So it sounds like it's reading out pretty well. Any other advice for Zara?
Oh, Zara, sweetheart, you're such a sweet person. The only thing that I can tell you is a lot of times when we are sweet people, we tend to let people use us. Don't do that. And sometimes it's hard not to. And I think you know what I'm talking about.
She does.
Yeah, don't let them use you, please, because you're too good a person to deal with that. You're warm. You're kind. You're trying to live a good life. You're trying to exist in a good energy. So let that lead your way, okay? But I think you'll eventually get to where you're supposed to be and where you're going to.
Excellent.
Because it's in you. It's who you are, okay?
Wow. Yeah, she's saying, yeah, she says that's all true. And she says, thank you so much.
You're so very welcome.
And thank you for doing that. I don't know. Does that change things, Deb? When somebody speaks as a surrogate and for another person, or does it not really matter?
No, I mean, if I know who it is, and my guides are the ones that help me make contact with them. So
guides are timeless.
It doesn't really make a difference.
Okay. That was interesting. We haven't really done that too much, although Nace did that a little bit on his call, and that was really neat to see that the reading can go on as if you were in first person to person, but that it's possible to just say, hey, I'm calling for a friend.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. Guess what? That's a new thing that I can do. No, actually, I've been able to do that for a while, but I mean, you're going to find out that there's different things that I can do that I haven't always said that I can do. So.
Oh, good. Right. Well, I'm really thrilled.
Zara said she was holding her quartz crystal, asking her guides to connect. So it was she powering her end as well.
Oh, that's awesome.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's always a good thing. Always a good thing.
And ladies and gentlemen, as of right now, the call-in board is open. So if you would like an opportunity to get a little guidance into your world or your situation, or you just got a question that you need some clarity on, now's the time.
Josie, call. Josie's saying, should I call? Josie, call now.
213-233-3998. Again, 213-233-3998 or 833-TFR-LIVE if you need a 800 access. But we are standing by to receive your call, whoever you are, whether it's Josie or someone else.
If you're wondering if you should call or not, time goes really quick on the portal. So, please get your call in. I'm more than happy to help you in any way that I can.
Okay,
well, here's a call right now. So, area code 208, you are on the air.
Hey, Deb, how's it going? This is Danielle.
Hey, Danielle. Welcome to the show.
Danielle.
Hey, Brett.
It's going pretty good tonight.
Busy
How are things
tonight.
with you?
Good. Busy. Always.
Excellent.
Always. So, Deb, it's been a while since I chatted with you. Just wanted to know if you had any updates. That's all.
Any updates? You got some new things going on right now.
Yeah, there's a couple.
Yeah. You're looking pretty good, too.
Good.
I'm not going to go into details because we know where this is going, but they're looking pretty good.
Good. Good.
Anything else?
Well, I'm involved with a nonprofit, and we've been having some funding issues. Do you see? It's a private school. Do you see any?
Yeah, take some different
changes to that, or
take some different avenues of what you have been using already. Look for something out of the ordinary, because people are getting tired of the same old do-over. Sit down and have that little talk and come up with some different things than what you usually do, and you'll start seeing money coming in.
Okay, cool.
Outstanding.
I just have to convince them to do something different, for crying out loud.
Some that your psychic
definition
said.
of insanity.
Yep. Well, thank you so much for calling in, Danielle. It's great to hear from you.
I think. Likewise. Talk to you guys later.
Okay, we'll see you now.
Bye.
See you later.
Thanks, Deb.
Bye.
Hi, Danielle.
Okay, and we're going to move right to our next call because all of a sudden we got a call board full of calls.
Hey.
All right, so we're going to go to area code 623. You're on the air.
Hi, this is Dawn from Arizona.
Hi, Dawn.
Hey, Dawn.
Hey, I'm just wondering what my next 3 months look like. Should I watch out for any bumps in the road?
You've had a few bumps in the road.
Yeah.
The next 3 months. Look to make some changes in look for some good changes coming in your art.
Okay.
That looks like that's going to pick up, which of course if that picks up, then you know everything else is going to start picking up also. But yeah, they're showing me that you're going to be talking to a few new people, and I think it's word of mouth that's going to bring them in. It's not going to be a big upswing, but there'll be a few new people, and you're gonna do your fantastic job like you always do. Excuse me. Before you go too far in what you're doing, don't let them take advantage of you. If you haven't already done it, and it doesn't feel like you have, do things on a deposit only situation. Do you know where I'm going with that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, because honestly, if you're doing something for free, then people are more likely to take advantage of you. Like I said, work on that deposit only type situation, and let them know that even if they decide that, well, all of a sudden I've changed my mind, it's not refundable, because you put a lot into the things that you do, and you have a lot of faith in the things that you do. And honey, you're worth every penny of what you get.
Cool.
Okay? And stop bumping heads with the kitty cat.
Yeah. She's staring at me right now.
they're saying the kitty cat has a few issues with you at the moment. I'm not sure what kitty cat is doing, but kitty cat's got a couple
I know
of issues
what they are.
right now. Okay. So cut the kitty cat some slack.
Oh, I know, the poor baby. It's always the human's fault.
Aw.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Things are going to be a little easier. I'm not going to say it's going to be a windfall, but things will be a little bit easier over the next few months, it looks like.
Ooh, good news.
That'd be nice to have a nice man.
Yeah. Just understand your worth, okay? Just absolutely do not let anybody take advantage of you.
Well, that's the art question. The other question is, what can I do for to help my spiritual path?
I have to say about that. You're not really working on it a whole lot here lately. It's like you're letting everyday life kind of hold you back. It's like everyday life is building a wall. Don't let it do that, because if your spiritual path is running like it's supposed to, then everyday life is going to run like it's supposed to.
Okay.
Okay? For the most part, you're where you're supposed to be right now. Look for a change in that in August. They're saying that you'll see something new coming around. And
cool.
it will
stagnant.
It will definitely make sense when it happens. Okay?
All right.
But just don't let everyday life get in the way of your spiritual path, because that works kind of side by side. If your spiritual path is going pretty good, then it will help your everyday life go better. Okay?
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, because I feel like I'm not offering what I should, but then I don't know how to navigate going forward, so I kind of stopped. And that's what you're reading.
Yeah. Well,
I
mean,
start again.
we have those moments. You heard me earlier talk about that. We have those moments where things get stagnant or they go to a standstill, and we're not really sure, well, wow, what in the heck's going on? But it will come back around. You just give it that chance. It'll come back around. You're not stagnant, honey.
I just want to make sure I can...
It's taking a vacation.
Offering something. Yeah. I need one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't like not being a constructive participant, but then I feel like, like I'm on an ocean cruise going back and forth.
Yeah. Things are going to work themselves out. And like I said, come August, yeah, you got something coming up that it's going to be cool. So.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for calling in, Dawn. It's great to hear from you.
Absolutely.
Great to hear from you guys. I don't get to talk to you often except on Facebook, so that's not the same.
I hear you. You can call in anytime. We're happy to hear from you.
Absolutely. Thanks
for calling, Dawn.
Okay, we'll see you.
Thank you, guys.
Oh, you're welcome. And we'll have enough time probably for one more call. We got like about 6 minutes left of the show. And this one is, there's other calls on the board, but I just don't think we can get to them, obviously. But this is 480. You're on the air.
Hi, this is Josie from Phoenix, Arizona.
Hey, Josie.
Hi, Josie. You did call. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm so nervous. But, so hello, everybody. And I just had a quick question. One of my main concerns is trying to understand my youngest, why he says, or why does he have such an issue with life? In the sense that he's always telling me, I wasn't asked to be born to this life. Nobody has, but yeah, so that's it. I guess one of my questions. I mean, I know we don't have much time.
Let's see. You know why he's saying he wasn't born to this life and why he's having a problem is because he's still, hang on. He's still dealing, okay, it's not coming out right. Wow. He is still dealing with a past life.
Huh.
Okay.
Okay?
I have figured that, but I didn't know how to help him or understand, like, I don't know, you know?
Just keep, make sure he's able to talk to you about it. If something comes up, because a lot of times they will go ahead, if they feel at ease, they will go ahead and tell you about things. And you might be surprised at exactly what you learn. And if he does start telling you about that past life, because I'm sure he remembers it, there will be things that he tells you, and you can do research on it. And you might be really surprised at what you find out. But that's the reason.
Yeah, because
saying
he was diagnosed with like type 1, and he's having a hard time like dealing with that. But even before that, he was always telling me the life thing, which worries the heck out of me because I'm his mom. But yeah, so
that's why
I had a feeling about that. Yeah, of him. It's like a past life. I was not always, but I came to that conclusion not too long ago. Like, is this something that is connected that he brought along from another time? You know, and it's kind of confirming.
Could you imagine remembering music or things that you did or clothes that you wore, or and trying to deal with being in this time and space and things just not making sense?
I don't know. You know, it's kind of funny because I'm open, like, with him. I'm both, I got 2 boys, and he's the only one that shuts me out. Or, you know, so it's hard to, it is hard to connect because he's the one that shuts himself out. So I'm just like, well, how?
But it is because he's not understanding. And like I said, it's got to be hard for him. But you're going to have to keep communication open and let him talk about it, or, you know, if there's things that he's thinking about or what, you know, just say, hey, what you thinking about, you know, or you just try to subtly bring things up. And if he feels like he's at ease with you, he will start telling you different things. But this is what's going on.
Okay.
But, I mean, he's a cool kid.
Continuing, yeah, he is pretty silly, but just with me, he doesn't want to talk much. Yeah. And it's just a little difficult because of that, but I'm still not going to let him shut me up much, but so I'll still bother him.
Yeah, it'll work itself out.
Oh, great. Okay, good, because got me worried and stuff, but, you know, but I mean, I guess I am a mom, so I guess that makes sense, huh?
we feel like as a mother we're supposed to understand everything about our children, and if we haven't been there, it's hard to understand, you know, something that they're going through like that. See, I would be able to talk to my children about it because I remember some of my past lives, so I'm there on the same level that they would be. And if you haven't had that experience yourself, then it's hard to understand it. But like I said, just keep communication open. And if he starts telling you things, just jot it down when you get a chance to. Don't necessarily let him know that you're doing it, but if he starts telling you stuff, you know, jot it down and it will start making sense. And usually, like I said, you can go back and check facts, and you'll be surprised what you can find out.
Well, that's exciting. Thanks.
You're very welcome.
Well, thank you for calling in, Josie. It's great to hear from you.
Yeah, same here. First time caller, I'm freaking out. I'm here nervous, but
You did
okay,
great.
it was great. Well, thank you so much.
Well, call
You're
in
very
anytime.
welcome.
It's great to hear from you, and it's awesome when people participate. Fortunately, we only have a couple of minutes left, or just a few seconds left. Deb, can you quickly let people know how to get in touch with you?
Okay. If you need to get in touch with me, other than here on the Paranormal Portal, I am on Facebook. It's Deborah Davenport Varner. If you friend me, please let me know in a message that you are with the portal, so I'll know to go ahead and accept the friend request.
All right, everybody, we love you dearly. Thanks for being a part of the show. Stick around for Jimmy Jean Into the Microcosm coming up next, and we will see you on Wednesday night. Love you all. Take care.
See ya.
Hi, everyone. It's Chris Gio here, founder of Truth.
Mm.